We begin with a live look from inside the Harris County election headquarters at NRG. Election workers are still counting ballots. Another long day ahead for them. Good afternoon. I'm Cheryl Mercedes in for Sherman Chow. Unofficial Election Day results are in, but hundreds of mail-in ballots remain to be counted. And now Harris County election workers are getting more time to count those votes. Our Ugochi Aloka joins us live from election headquarters. And Ugochi, a huge development over the last 72 hours.
Hey, Cheryl, really huge. A judge ordered that the extension for counting these votes, that deadline, be extended after Commissioner Rodney Ellis filed a lawsuit requesting more time in Harris County last night. So in just about 2 hours, we know that Harris County Elections Administrator here will be providing an update on where the count stands in a 2 p.m. status hearing. Now, he tells me he hopes to have the count done by the end of today. However, he says completing that count depends on the political parties overseeing the ballot board and what workers they provide to help count mail-in and emergency slot ballots. On Wednesday, 2 workers each spent the day duplicating and rescanning 1,000 emergency slot ballots. Those are paper ballots that print out with the skewed selections that are unreadable by the scanners. And they are still waiting on military and overseas voter ballots to arrive by Monday afternoon. Now, the lawsuit filed by Commissioner Ellis requested more time to count the mail-in ballots once he learned there were still many outstanding in his precincts. Now, Administrator Clifford Tatum explains why it's taking more time to get those ballots processed.
It's not a holdup. It's just a volume. It's a volume issue. So if we received only 100 emergency slot ballots, then we would have spent an hour or two on those and we would have finished up the mail ballots. But when you get 1,000, then you have to process 1,000. And it takes some time to duplicate 1,000 ballots.
Yeah, right now, Tatum says they have less than 800 mail-in ballots to count. On top of that, he says the 200 provisional ballots casted when the state Supreme Court stopped the extended voting granted by a district court judge are still not being counted but set aside. Now, he's also waiting on guidance from their Harris County attorney here to really figure out what to do with those votes moving forward. Once we get the very latest on that, we'll let you all know. Cheryl?
Great. Thank you so much, Ugochi Aloka, reporting live from election headquarters with that update. Also, I spoke with our KHOU election law analyst, Chris Feldman, just before this newscast, and he tells me the way this works is typically the elections administrator for the county goes to the commissioners who have the authority to request lawsuits to file for extra time to count those votes and ask them to do that because the county needs more time to count votes. So I was told by our attorney that that is what happened here. The administrator went to the commissioners and said, hey, we need more time. The commissioners filed the lawsuit, and all it takes is one to get that order in, and it was granted.